welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the final showdown of today. After being through two absolute thrillers. First of all, Snooze nearly completing a crazy comeback against ETT. Now the upset by Royal Family Esports against a one-man army. We see the biggest showdown yet against Siko Esports and BLX Corp, the academy team versus the current team, the normal team, I guess.
The main team, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just summarized the past two games so well. It's like my heart is already a little done for today, but now we're just gonna get confronted with this thriller game. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a thriller game as well. And let's see if the academy team is in the right spot there, or if they're even gonna be able to take out the main team. We're actually gonna play on Ascent. So Luca and I were actually talking about what those teams are gonna pick for their champions or for their maps, and we thought, okay, if they know themselves so well, maybe they're gonna go crazy with a map pick. But I think Ascent is a pretty standard map pick for pro play. And probably they chose it because both teams are pretty confident on that, or comfortable on the Ascent map. And I think maybe we're gonna see some crazy picks on the agent selection, but yeah, we're gonna see. Or maybe they're gonna both try their very best to show that they're in their spot for the right place, that they're the better team. And it kind of would be insane if the academy team would be able to take out the main team, and it's just gonna be a hell of a game, and I'm gonna be sure about that.
Same here. I can't wait to find out. The most interesting thing is these two teams are actually the most consistent in general picking each other up. So they have the biggest trade-offs, like the most trade-offs in a round in general. They play so well coordinately and have so good team. Actually, Rich, we know his strategy, just screaming at his players, and they somehow start shooting better.
It's insane, but I mean, sometimes coaching don't have to be complicated, right? I mean, if this is all what your team needs, why make it complicated if it also can be easy?
Exactly,
you know?
Right. Never change a running system. Screaming works.
Yeah, definitely. Why not?
Nah, but this will be super crazy. Especially, I can't wait to see Glenn, our last week's MVP, play against BLX. Because the thing is, all of these teams have so many MVP candidates, to be fair.
Yeah.
Everybody could pick that up. Every single time one of these players is on the court, or rather map, they produce highlights on the go. Every single time. Yeah. So I'll be honest, the second we are ready to jump into the agent selection, let's do that. Because I can't wait for this match to start. Let's get it rolling, right?
Same. I can't wait for it. And let's just gonna see what they gonna pick up in their agent selection. For now, only the Sova is locked in on both sides, as I said like last week. Sova is basically a must pick on this map. You just have so many lineup options and just so many options to scout a whole spot basically, or a whole push. It's just an insta pick for both teams, and I definitely see why. So is the Jet, so is the Race, and so is the Omen, and the Killjoy, and so is the Omen. They are not playing around here.
Not at all.
They are not playing. We asked ourselves, are there gonna be crazy picks? And they are like, no, we just chose a comp and we just gonna play them both and just see the skill difference here. That's an interesting one.
Do you think that they might have actually talked about their agent selection? Because once I was in a tournament with my best friend and we actually said, let's start a match with a mirror matchup.
Yeah, I can
as friends, it's always super fun to play against each other in a competition like that.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that they maybe talked about it, or maybe they just practiced so much that they just came up with the same comp. That could be the case as well. But I can see that they just talked that out and just decided on a mirror comp. But it would be actually a good thing to know. Is Psycho's K-Pro disconnected there? Am I seeing the ping Sign right?
Ooh, that would be tough. Yeah, there's a disconnect happening as
That
we
would be
see
so
the
tough.
timer actually not. No, the timer doesn't run out. So we just wait until.
Okay.
Was it K-Pro or Poggy?
I think
K-Pro,
it was
right?
it was K-Pro. Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
K-Pro. We just
So we just wait
there.
until K-Pro
It's
is
like-
back in the game.
It's like a heart racing moment if you see that sign.
Yeah.
Except of a pink
worst
number there.
feeling ever.
It is, especially in a competition like that. But I think he just managed to reconnect real quick, so shouldn't be a huge
Yeah,
issue
usually
here.
it only takes around. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There's one bit time running down. No, K-Pro still in the back. 10 seconds left though. that
Still
was just-
stopped. Timer still stopped.
Oh, and
Again.
Vape. Vape last time played out of his mind after some people wrote in chat that if he doesn't perform well, he needs to sleep up the bunk or in a cage. So Vape wrote, hey, maybe if he's once again threatened, he will perform out of his mind.
Yeah, maybe he will. He will. Maybe that's the motivation he needed. I don't know though. Let's see how he converts that. Okay, we're just gonna watch some pretty sprays on the ground here. Always,
Ooh, pretty.
always great to see some player skin choices. We just seen the fan knife, which I also really like. I think it's really pretty.
Oh, I love the karambit though.
Yeah,
Especially
I
the
know.
pullouts animations are so beautiful in these.
That's true.
K-Pro apparently with a pretty big crash. This is already the third or fourth time it happened to him.
Yeah.
Because K-Pro is also the last time against a one-man army, the guy that was left behind because his computer just crashed.
Yeah, I think.
He definitely needs to fix that coming up, like for the next days.
Yeah, I think he's the only one with issues like that. I mean, can't like everybody throw some money together and just get this guy an upgrade on his PC maybe?
Please, eine kleine Spende bitte.
one small donation, please. Maybe we should. Maybe on the next stream. Wait, I have an idea. If K-Pro actually has man, I can't talk anymore. has this connection issues because of the specs of his PC. I mean, he clearly has to have a PC because you're not that good at Valorant if you're like playing on a laptop. Let's just get that out of the way. I'm pretty sure he's playing on a like a desktop PC. So probably if he's if he has this huge issues just because of the specs of his PC, we should just do a donation goal in stream to just get him whatever like is crashing his PC. If he needs RAM, let's get him some RAM. If he needs a new CPU, let's get him a new CPU.
Ooh, K-Pro reconnected.
Woo!
I just saw the message. K-Pro finally reconnected. We can finally start this round.
We need some answers in chat. Why is this man always disconnecting? I mean, if it's his internet, we can't do much, right? But if it's the crashing of his PC, that's a little sad, though.
Okay, so when is the countdown starting to run down? We still have 10 seconds up there, and I think now it will start, and we see clear positioning by BLX on that B rush. While up there we go, 3 seconds
Yeah,
left.
let's go.
While Siko's definitely focusing on that mid turn.
Yes, definitely. So now Psycho is just finding out that all of BLX is just rushing into B.
And they got the side on hold. And Psycho is now immediately being pushed away, and in a split, like in 20 hops, you need to play the retake without any frags having happened prior. Now Tenchi jumping around. Will he get the first frag on Mostly? Gets the long. Can't convert a single shot. Gets the dough on Clarity. Now taking out Seki as well. K-Bro taking out Mostly, and this is it. They had the side instantly back without any issues. Now Glenn just finishing it off. Vapor, no, Vapor.
Whoa.
Oh, Furious Mouth.
But
Thank the
so
Lord.
well played by both of the teams. I mean, BLX just had the side control, as you already said, but Psycho was like hitting their shots just a little tiny bit better for now. And now Psycho definitely on the upper hand here, because they can just get some weapons into their pockets for the next round. And I think BLX is just gonna decide on full save here, not even gonna buy some armor, but let's see.
How well coordinated was that retake by Siko? Every timing of other ability, push, peek, and shot was perfectly. Now mostly taking out Tenchi. Well done here. Weezy pushing forward through mid. Destroying the alarm bot. But Glenn instantly taking out Weezy. Did he even... Yeah, he also tagged mostly. Maybe even twice here. Takes out... Oh, Glenn, you maniac! Clarity finally destroying Glenn from the side. But Glenn just once again the backbone for his team. And just like that, BLX gets overrun on a mid position. Have lost the spike and only Clarity here with a Sheriff and 34 HP. A Sheriff and a Dream.
A Sheriff and a Dream.
People.
We've seen it earlier today, working out pretty well, but I think especially with 35 health left, it's definitely hard pill to swallow here. Yeah, and he's just gonna get shot down.
Clearing Clarity off, and what a strong start. I think Siko, this is especially for the honor.
Yeah, it is.
The ranking doesn't really matter that much for them, but especially the honor part of being the main team, they cannot lose against the academy team.
I'm pretty sure that's also a big issue here. That's why they probably have chosen to mirror match this game, because it's just an honor game.
It's about the honor.
It's about the honor. Yeah, it's about the honor.
And the best thing is, if the players are having fun doing these little schemes, we as watchers, of course, enjoy the show even more, because one of the most important things in esports is in general always have fun, guys. If you have fun, relax, you perform just way better.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. And especially being calm and not getting too, I don't know how I should describe it, like not getting too nervous and not getting too shaky in some situations. It's like, especially as an esports pro, it's hard to execute, but it's so important. And some really good esports players could like have a godly aim, but if you just lose your nerves in stressful and pressure situations, it's just hard to get through these competitions. But I think BLX and Siko are both doing a really good job and just keeping their nerves together as individual players as well.
But BLX right now does a great job of holding off the sides, not pushing into everything now. Vaporhold probably against Tenchi, and she should have looked at... Oh, and instantly with the Guardian, take him out. Tenchi on the second as well with Seki. Second and Seki. Badoomts. Sorry.
But those shots are so perfectly hitting right now. I mean, like, I've missed your... I mean, like your word jokes are like they are now a staple of the cast.
Sorry, I'm trying my best not to do them so
often.
No,
it's fine. Why are you not checking your corner? You always need to check the right side when there's 3K. Why? I also do that in competitive a lot of the times, that I just camp their A side and nobody's checking them. Why? There's a corner there. Check
it. The thing is, the longer the time runs, I think the more pressure's on you, and you actually lose focus on these little corners happening side on side.
Yeah.
So right now, man, Rich, you need to scream a bit more at your players, because especially Glenn and Tenchi walk all over you right now.
Yeah, definitely. They are just doing a really good job and just basically fragging the team away. It's not too much outsmarting right now.
Tenchi immediately taking out Weezy. Winning the jet duel here, and now I think they somewhat need to reroute. Maybe push over mid. You stay in the back though, Furious Meow.
Yeah, I think they're having a little look towards A right now. They're having a little look towards A right now, but they are not. They've not decided yet really where they want to go, and Siko is just closing off this mid route.
Seki with the Sheriff.
The Sheriff and a Dream, we know how it is working.
Yeah. Does he get him through the smoke? Maybe?
No,
he doesn't get revealed. And right now BLX Corp is kind of running around like headless chickens, not really knowing how to pursue that, because they know every single movement they do could mean the end. But now finally strongly moving forward on that side. Vapor getting the spike down. Oh, Tenchi and Pogi taking out 2 in a second. Seki though, oh, at least they got some frags out of that round.
Yeah, definitely some important frags there, but and they got the plant, which is also pretty important there. They got the plant and 2 frags, and now let's see what they can do when they stock up a little bit. And they're also taking their first timeout.
Yeah,
they're also
Rich.
yeah. Now let's see what he's capable of.
At his players.
Let's see what he's capable of.
The thing is, Unari, this was the craziest comeback we have seen yet.
I know.
Happening in the whole competition. That 8-4 Royal Family Esports against BLX, and somehow they completely turn it around.
Yeah.
And now, Rich, this man is motivational speeches. It's like the Tokuno Jutsu from Naruto.
Yeah. It definitely could be. Yeah, after you talked about it at the last cast, we casted together, I actually rewatched the game. And it was crazy. They were like, they looked like 2 different teams after like a minute of break. And I think we've talked about the importance of timeouts and especially of the importance of coaches. And if you have a good coach and a good motivational coach, which is not only motivational but can get you some new ideas maybe or bring you some new perspectives to the game, this is so crucial and this can be such an important factor. So I'm so keen to see what BLX is gonna do after this first timeout for them.
Because could we maybe look at the eco? I think this is the first time they're actually able to properly
Yeah,
buy.
definitely. Yeah, it's their first full buy round, so they have the tools available for the first time that they need to at least match Siko, and this could definitely well be a huge difference.
Ooh, but Tenchi with the operator holding down mid, but they advance pretty quickly now. Easy, and a potential duel against Furious. Furious takes him out with dominance though. Very secure the headshot here.
Yeah.
Omen teleports, Waitro trying to bait out Tenchi. No luck there though.
Scanning ahead.
And Clarity from behind. Somehow trying to maybe get a single peek here on Glenn. So we have Killjoy against Killjoy. Kaio against Kaio, Omen against Omen. So many mirror matches happening now. Now the only thing that matters is Mostly's aim. Now taking out 2, Meow and K-Pro.
That is so important, frags. Now evening out the playing field, and there's already Musty going for BLX.
He will get. Oh no, Tenchi! It was such an important kill. But Glenn is on the way. Now the dynamic duo, Tenchi and Glenn, against Seki and Vape.
Last player standing.
Let's see if Siko can.
Oh, actually Poggy. He gets tagged on both sides and Tenchi takes him out.
But so low there, so low, so unlucky that this didn't play out well. But you can see the instant difference in their playing style by BLX. It's insane. Like they take a timeout and they come up with new ideas. They play more patiently, and it was just you can see that this round was played way better than the rounds before. This this coach is insane. Like.
I know, right?
He definitely knows his job.
I need to learn some of it. Like, he could definitely just sell a book. Like, you know, these WhatsApp groups.
Yeah. Definitely.
He could definitely sell his motivational speeches for some money here. But of course, he
like,
keeps
I
it
mean,
only
make
for his
TikToks.
team.
If you want to know now how... he would be the man. I mean, like, I don't know him. And I've never heard him speak, but I'm sure he would be the man for that.
I think so too. With the way he actually is able to motivate his team to perform even better, it's crazy to me. And now again, super slow start here because they know if Psycho is able to go up 6-0, this will be so hard because they once again invested so much money, so many credits, and if they lose, this will be so hard because they've lost the round 2. They need to eco the next round. So this is a free win for Psycho most of the times.
Right here.
Okay, let's see.
Now here.
If
Nothing. Like the intensity is way too high for me to even say anything. Like we just need to play it out, let it play out until the first frags happen.
BLX
So
is
now it's
pushing
electric.
through mid and just coming up with new
Clarity
ideas right
here.
now. And let's see if
Taking the first.
Poggy is...
Poggy being taken out by Vape. Vape taking the second out, taking out Glenn, and it's a 5v2. And
This
BLX looks so confident here in that B spot. Amazingly down, amazing push to mid. Took control of B. Plant is down.
And also the
now
attacker
K-Pro.
Killjoy ultimate is just buying them time, and they just get frag after frag, and they get flawless round here. I mean, the motivational speeches they must be insane. Like, you can't tell me anything less. It's like, it's crazy. BLX is just winning this round without losing a single member, and they are just looking way more confident now. And they played it out really, really patiently, and they just went through mid and just found their opening spot, and it was just played out so pretty, so pretty, so well played by BLX.
Brilliantly done here, like
Yeah.
a chess match, waiting for the exact time when to
Yeah.
push, getting that opening frag by Clarity,
Definitely.
having the open round to the side, taking control, and then just picking up one by another. Now Tenchi very aggressive with the operator, being taken out though by Vape. Vape is just so crucial for that team right now,
Yeah.
getting these so important frags. Taking out Tenchi, one of the top fraggers here for Siko. And now Furious, he is able to get some. They do check the corner, but he gets through! And they have control of the spike.
Those corners,
Clarity,
man! Those
Always
corners!
those corners.
Always
He
those
should have
corners.
peeked together. He should have
Yeah.
peeked together.
They were
And
2v1.
now Mosi as well being taken out by Furious.
Yeah.
30 finally taking a frag here for BLX. But he should be taking, like, they know exactly where they are.
Those are these coordination situations we talked about earlier in the first games as well. Oh, and they just secure themselves another round. As we talked about it earlier, if you have a numbers advantage 2v1, you have to use it. Because if you peak as two people against just one player, the one player max can take out one, and you still win the situation. And especially in a situation where you already got the first entry frag, or got the first frag in general, you always want to trade off those 1v1s, because it's just a more favorable position for you. And they just miscoordinated a little bit in this situation. So Siko was able to get 2 kills out of that, and that just should usually not happen.
Yeah, definitely agree, especially not on a stage like that. But it always happens. He tried to get his utility through. He thought the corner was safe, especially since his teammate peeked it. But Furious Mao just with consistency took out 3 players here just so well. Now K-Pro holding down the side, mostly though on the other side. So maybe if the flick doesn't hit immediately, Mosey's in a good position to take out K-Pro. Now K-Pro taking it back. He does smoke it off. And he's sure that there's for some people. We have the spike leaning towards A here, but A is just completely shut down. Nearly every angle is a quarter to. Oh, but Vapor, Jiggle peeking there. Oh, and K-Pro was a bit too hungry there.
But maybe they should think
Glenn.
about a rotation here. They have enough time left. Like 40 seconds should be enough time to rotate on this map.
Oh, K-Pro taking
Oh.
a second. Now taking out Vape through the smoke.
Through the smoke, just crucial there.
Mostly though on K-Pro.
Enemy remaining.
Mostly coming in clutch, but Tenchi taking out Clarity now. It's a 1v4. Ah, and Mostly is even low and there's no time at all. Oh, Meow, what are you doing?
Wow.
Instantly one-tapped.
Those one-taps are hitting. Man, those one-taps are hitting. And I'm seeing the Odin coming through for the Sova, and I just love to see it. So,
And we have talked about it. This is one of your, like, a strategy you like to use as well.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, and we see the salty spray here on the side, rubbing some into the wound. That is this 7-1 lead by Siko.
Yeah, definitely. At the moment, they are definitely showing why they are the main team and not the academy team. But still a great performance by BLX, but Siko is just on fire right now. It's insane.
Especially again, as we talked about earlier now, BLX on the rotation, they get suppressed here, but they are on side. They are on side. Can they close the door though? Oh, and Tenchi with patience taking out Clarity. Fury's shooting through the smoke, can't connect on anyone. Or immediately being shot down. Mostly here with the Sheriff on top. Sees the Silver Dome coming. Oh, and Glenn immediately reacts. Oh. Do we see some crazy plays here with the Odin?
I mean, like, half of the walls...
Remaining.
Basically, half of the walls are...
please. What are you doing? And only Vapey behind with 31 HP and a Sheriff in hand. Takes out Tenchi though.
Yeah,
Glenn immediately taking him out though. No chance
it's
whatsoever.
a hard situation there. I mean, if you see the spray of the Odin, it's pretty hard to push in there with like it's tough. It's tough. And
look
especially
at the economy.
the economy is
Tenchi
just
having 8,000 credits, Poggy having 3-4, 5 grand, 5 grand, 3-3. While BLX is just somewhat scrapping together a kinda decent buyout here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the economy by BLX, I mean, you just have to look at the score. It's hard for them right now, and Siko's just feeling confident. I mean, they're playing out the Odin and the Operator, and now Wheezy, with his jet knives ready, is trying to get some of those one-shots down, maybe.
Frags back. But the thing is, Glenn is there shooting through everything. But he somehow dodged. He got Ultra Instinct. Now flying through. He's ready to dash. Pushing for Glenn, who got damaged. Does he get him? Yes, he does! Now on Poggy. Oh, but he can't get a single knife from Poggy. Takes it down. And just like that, the whole team of BLX just collapses in a second. Now Vape, the sole survivor. And mostly again, such a tough spot. 1v3.
Trying to
Will he be
rotate,
able to clutch that?
I think it's
We
gonna
need
be
to
a
at
hard
least get the
spot.
9-3 curse, right?
Maybe at least they can go for the 9-3 curse. But every angle is getting held here.
Not ready yet. Cover going out.
And with such consistency, timing, game sense, everything's on point. Mostly Summer tries to navigate through. Poggy with the 4K. What is this man doing? Clipped him off with the shorty.
I mean, he tried to cover himself with a smoke, but sometimes this just doesn't matter, you know? Sometimes some players don't even have to see you. It's crazy. Like, Siko is really popping off right now, and BLX has to win at least 2 rounds in a row now to get to the 9-3 curse. We had it last week once, I think, and it didn't hit. Yeah. But
oh, and
can't
Loki's
be
just
sure.
shooting through that wall, but he gets tagged. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does get tagged. But it's over and gets not taken out, nearly dodging that. And now they push in super aggressively. Wheezy smoking everything off. We hear an orb shot. Hoggy, though, just again, because the thing is nobody gets through. Mostly though on K-Pro, just like that.
Very important frag there onto Silk Pro. It's now a 5v4 situation. But
oh, and it's exactly what they wanted. The fact that mostly stayed behind took out K-Pro here. We see the whole, nearly the whole team of Siko rerouting, and now only Tenchi with the orb. So if they manage to kind of sense that,
just rotate, guys. Just rotate. You know it. In your heart, you know you have to rotate.
And now, just like that, Siko's again in control of the whole map. Tenchi taking out Wheezy.
And they just don't do it.
Yeah, does he get the second? Does he get the second? He doesn't. Trying to get him through the wall.
30 seconds left.
Shock dart's not connecting. And they get the plant, so at least some money through that plant here.
Definitely, at least some well-needed money there for the plant that got down. And now BLX has to hold this spot against Psycho's retake.
Oh, and Glenn! But Clarity coming in clutch! It only gets 2 though, and now it's Seki by Glenn. And it's just a back and forth. We have K-Pro, we have Poggy, we have Glenn, we have Furious, the whole team. It doesn't matter who fails to perform in one round, there's immediately one other guy stepping up. And right now we have a so strong lead. I think the strongest lead we had so far being up 10-1.
Yeah, I mean 10-1 is a pretty crucial state to be in, not gonna lie. I mean, your economy is rigged, your team motivation is probably not so high, the confidence is just down, so just coming back from a 10-1 is a tough spot to be in. But I mean, we've seen a lot of things happening, so I definitely would not call it a day today already, but
No,
let's
especially
see.
not after the comeback that Snooze pulled off.
No.
Everything is possible in this game.
No, definitely. And as you see,
but
Sova
that
just
Odin strategy is just so
just-
frustrating. Now he gets tagged. Oh, actually using his ult towards mid. Gets one. Can't convert the kill though. At least tagged Vape for one hit. Now Clarity trading for Wheezy. They know that Seki is there. Oh, but Glenn takes a one. Takes out the second. Oh!
this
The
Odin,
Odin
this
push.
Odin is so crucial on this map on Sova. It's
Player standing.
Vape at least getting Glenn here. Having some
Yes.
fun with that frag.
I have
And now it's again mostly against one. He does have the spike and probably will run towards A.
let's
Oh, and we
see.
could actually see a 10-2.
Let's see if he can get the spike down there. He should be able to. He should be
Yeah,
able to plant that
definitely.
one safely.
Do you think we will see some crazy teleportation fake outs?
Not sure, maybe.
Because he does have it. And he needs to use it now, because otherwise the ult is just wasted.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
K-Pro from behind though. He's lurking on heaven. Waiting his time out with the Vandal. At least he has a full shield. So he has all the weapons and utility he needs to actually perform that comeback. Spike is slowly ticking away. He picks up K-Pro but can't convert it. Now with the fake, but he's sticking. He's sticking and
Sticking.
K-Pro picks him up.
He's sticking.
Oh.
And this Odin is so annoying here on this map. I mean, like, sometimes it feels like half the walls are made out of paper or something here. Because you could just spray through them, and especially with all the information they had and all the information they needed, you can just spray off spots basically. And it's so, so annoying. And it's 11-1 right now. It's Siko against the Academy team. And right now it looks like everybody is in the right team for the moment. And Siko just shows why they are the main team right now.
I think they have Caesar's common phrase. I can't say it in Latin. I think it's Veni Vidi Vici. I'm not so sure.
Vini,
Like,
Vini,
I
Vidi,
come as-
Vici, yeah. I came, I saw,
exactly, thank you.
I won.
I won.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what Psycho's doing right now.
Yeah, yeah.
They came, they saw every opponent, but had no issues converting every single round nearly to a win.
Nope.
Being up 11-1 right now. Now Vape being the only one holding down that B side. Now Tenchi on side. Oh, and shooting through the smoke. So much happening right now, so many shots going off. Okay, and Tenchi decides to go towards being back, helping to hold down that side. Now K-Pro from the side here.
Oh,
But
man.
will he see the lurk coming?
Will he
You
hold
see that they're
backside?
coming.
I think he will. I would think he will.
Yeah. And just so amazing game sense. There you can see
Yeah.
some of the little differences that means so much. But
Yeah.
Seki somehow still being able to convert so many kills. And now they have it in control. Tenchi taking out Vape. Weezy. Oh, and the whole team of Psycho just falls down. And they only have a frenzy. Oh, and Seki with the 3K securing their pistol round. Hey.
It's at least one more round delayed, right? They got at least the second round done right now. Get the defuse, and maybe, just maybe, it's the start of a comeback. We don't know yet. We're not sure yet, but it is a start here. It definitely is a start.
And maybe now, especially in this short break they had, Rich told his team to finally wake up. Because right now, Tenchi, Poggy, and then we have it again. Glenn, Furious, the whole team is popping off like crazy. Especially Furious having 11 frags and 8 assists. And we see a Stinger by with 1 Bulldog or Spectre here. A Guardian by Poggy, interestingly done. No shield, only a Guardian. So he's looking for these one-taps.
Definitely. Okay, I think that was maybe a missed lineup. It's definitely a bolt going out on
Maybe.
the map.
But they're on site. They're on site. Shooting through smoke. So what is happening? Vapor taking out Glenn with the amazing placement of a shock dart. And they haven't. They just now are starting to plan. And we have a 5v3 situation.
And BLX still in the numbers advantage right here. Siko with 3 members and BLX with a full
Clarity
squad
taking out
left.
Poké, taking out K-Pro. Furious being taken out by Vaporod. And Vaporod is carrying this team on his back. Once again with a triple kill. I think the second triple kill in a row.
I think so too, yeah. And as I said earlier, now he's the person with a Deuter Wanderrucksack and trying to carry his team through this rounds here. And maybe BLX is just more confident on the defender side here. Maybe it's just more their playstyle and more their playtype. So let's see. They just won 2 rounds in a row after going 11-1 in a match. So that's definitely a sign of their mental and also of their skill. So let's see what they can do in the next round here.
Now I think the dart finally hit the lineup. Tenchi being pushed away by Killjoy's grenade here. Oh, and Seki is holding down the corner with the Bulldog. Gets flashed away and immediately pushed in from Uzi with the 3k with the... And just like that, Siko is completely falling apart. This should be a 4th victory in a row.
They just only have to get... Oh my god. They just only have to get Peggy.
Yeah. And Poggy only being... Oh, and Wheezy with the operator.
What is happening?
In round 3. I don't know, but BLX finally woke up. And they make it so much interest. I was so worried there for a second that Siko would just stomp through here.
I mean, BLX is just finding their rhythm on defender side right now. Maybe it's just their thing. They just gave up their rounds on attacker side because they were like, yeah, we just need defender side, and then everything is great. But BLX is just finding their way back into this round, and especially their economy is in a way better spot right now than Psycho's. Especially after the swap, as Psycho lost all their extra credits. It's insane. BLX is actually looking really strong right now.
And it's interesting to see that they're so focused on that A point. They haven't really tried, besides the piss around, to go towards B here.
Yeah,
and once again, Seki is in that corner, ready to pick up 3 more heads. Now with the drone getting some information. Can't spot a single opponent. Tenchi on site here. Everybody now moving towards a Furious about taking out mostly. So finally, BLX here with once again an opening frag. Could this be the turnaround for them?
But now they're in a numbers disadvantage here.
Electric here.
In a numbers disadvantage, BLX with only 4 members left against 5 members of Siko Esports. So let's see if they can do it. But they even out the playing
Seki
field.
taking out Meow. Clarity in a shooting duel against Glenn. Terry taking out K-Pro. Glenn taking out Seki. Tenchi taking out Wheezy. Back and forth here. 3-2 situation. They need to get the plan through. Vapor though with the Odin. But they have the abilities. And it's a 1v1.
It's a 1v1. And he does it! Clarity is picking up the crucial kill for BLX here, and I think it looks
and only
like
with 0.5 seconds to go!
It was insane. I think probably, I don't know, maybe Glenn even thought, okay, he has enough, if he buys enough time, it's gonna be fine, and he was just trying to load his shock dart there when he got pushed in by Glenn, so...
Clarity.
By Clarity, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Too much talking and too much player names today, but...
And too much happening, because right now BLX is slowly but surely creeping their way back up here. And I think Siko slowly starts to sweat, even though they have a 6-game lead. They once again aren't able to really buy here, so they need to get as many frags as possible, because winning the round will be very hard. They do have Stingers and Sharers though. But otherwise, BLX is so comfortable right now. But they finally try out the new strategy, now moving over mid. Something that worked so well for BLX's first win, being on the defensive side, attacker side.
So maybe this is the key for their success round. But we already see some damage dealt to Psycho's squad here.
But nobody moves over mid. And now Glenn just slowly runs towards Wheezy and Clarity holding down a B side. with the operator. And the timing is again so what? Glenn's timing is just so unlucky here. And nobody checks the corner. Clarity getting two. Furious now on Capra picking up the pace.
But Furious now picking up the operator as well.
Interesting to not keep the Vandal but pick up the operator in such a position. Getting flash, Capra being pushed away but flashing out himself, blinding out maybe all three players here. Oh, mostly easily taken him out, and now it's only Furious with the op. He gets the first. Ah, nice try with the jump peek, but nothing's going through that, and Seki secures their round and defusing now.
What are we witnessing here? They had like 5 rounds ago, they had 1 winning round. And now they won 5 in a row against a team like Siko and just getting their momentum going. But Siko now in a spot where they can at least afford a full shield, so that's great news. And also get stacked and stocked up for their next round. Almost everybody has a full shield, but
picking up his team, especially on the defensive side. And as you said, again, I think now it's equal economy-wise, so it's finally Psycho's time to somewhat clutch it, and it seems that way that they try to play super aggressively here.
Yeah, I think
Mostly
so too.
Again on A.
They should definitely not get too overconfident here.
Definitely not. Now Tenchi working around mid.
Try.
They take their sweet time.
They do.
They do not want to push in together, but we see Kaio committing towards B. Capra also slowly running back. But we have Clarity with the operator. We have Vape as Sova here holding mid. And now they prepare themselves. This time Glenn didn't push so far ahead to activate his drone and get that important information here. And they see that the side is kinda clear. And now they rush in. Especially Tenchi here with the Vape, with the jet dash. On side, will he get Vape? Will he get... Oh, see the back and Vape! Tenchi, what are you doing?
Tenchi is insane here, getting 2 frags, getting peeked by 2 people and getting both is crazy.
Vape taking out Tenchi, but they get the plant down. So it's a 2v2 and nearly equal positioning. Like members-wise also with HP. And the only thing you can hear right now is the beeping of the spike. And the intensity is just crazy. It's electric. My hair is slowly pulling towards the sky.
Last player standing.
Oh, Furious picking up Vape. And through the wall takes out Seki. And now Psycho's only 1 win away.
Match point.
And we see here Furious 18-10. Tenchi 18-2. Glenn 15-6. What a team performance by Psycho.
It's insane. It's insane. I mean, Psycho is definitely showing off and definitely showing why they are the main team. But BLX also shows what they are capable of. And now, if Psycho is finishing this round with a win, they just win the game against their academy team. So,
Weezy though on Poggy. Important entry frag here. Capra down, Vape immediately taking out one of the top fraggers. Now Clarity being pushed away. And they have the side control. Once again, as I said, A side doesn't really work for them, but the B side is just crucial.
Yeah, they've shown how well they can play out this B side.
Plan gets through, so the spike is ticking. Weezy taking out Glenn with his nice, but only having 4 HP. But we have a defender's killjoy. Furious, bro! What are you doing, Furious?
Yes,
oh my god, and this is
it's
it.
The final
Tenchi finishing it off.
It's the final win for Psycho. But BLX showed why they are worthy of being their academy team, and it was a beautiful match. I mean, it was kind of obvious at the beginning that maybe Psycho will have the upper hand here in this face-off, but picking a map like Ascent and picking a mirror comp is like, they did not make BLX life much easier, and
no, not at all.
It's insane that they will be able to pick up that they were able to pick up at least 6 rounds and showed a little bit their quality, but Siko definitely still in the main team position.
Like they just showed us why they're on the lead, being up 5-0. They're the clear favorites right now to win it all if they keep on performing that way. And being up 11-1 against your top competitor from the get-go, what a dominant performance by Siko. I still can't comprehend what just happened here. So many crazy entries, and especially I love to see Furious Meowth, the guy I actually talked to beforehand to get our interview questions through, being right now for this round, for this game, being the leader, the top fragger here with, I think he had 22 at the end with 10 assists. So he was involved in every crucial situation. But after having completed day 4 now, I think we can jump to the leaderboards to check out what has changed now.
Yes.
Starting with Division 1, I'd say. And we have again Siko leading the way 5-0. BLX finally taking their first loss after having a dream run the first 3 days. And one army, tough position, being equalized now after the loss against Royal Family. And we have a super interesting ladder, like mid-ladder game here, with 3 teams having the same record. And then still snoozing at the bottom. But every single day I see this team play, they just get better and better.
Yeah, definitely. Especially in the game today, we just saw the quality of the player, and we just saw the team getting more and more together and getting more into this competition. So I definitely think we shouldn't just forget them at the bottom. So they're even coming back a little bit, and I'm really looking forward to see them play in the next weeks and the next games.
Yeah. Now jumping to Divisions 2 leaderboard, because we have seen some matches being played out, and Dynasty once again confirming that they're the best team right now in Division 2. The rest didn't really change besides Drifters picking up another loss, probably against Dynasty.
Probably, yeah.
Then Mosellan Project once again 2-1, Reliant 2-1, Team Guardian 1-3, and Not So Kokislav still at the bottom with 0-0, like 0-3.
Yeah, definitely Dynasty at the moment, the top contester here for some of the teams that definitely want to keep their Division 1 place, but Dynasty is coming for them and is looking to maybe contest one of the teams we just saw at the bottom at the moment.
But guys, this is it from us. After having gone through so many thrillers. First of all, Snooze's near comeback against ETT. Then we had a crazy matchup against from a one-man army against Royal Family Esports, who made it so close as well.
Crazy.
Where Sensor just popped off like crazy, and then again Siko just dominating, stomping through the competition. I think this is the best. There's anything better to see. Seriously, the way the matches played out today, so much drama, so many changes, so many turnarounds, so many crazy plays, but still the corners not being checked properly. Like, please, people, finally check these corners, right?
But maybe it doesn't matter how good you get. Sometimes you just forget. Sometimes you just look over a corner. Maybe it's especially in a competition like that, if you've played like 20 rounds by now and the time is getting longer, the rounds are getting longer, and maybe your concentration and focus is just slowly disappearing a little bit. But yeah, I mean, checking corners, I fail at it crucially always when I try even attempt to play this game. But yeah, I think as you already said, we have seen some incredible matches today and some incredible matchups and some really talented and skilled players. So I'm so keen, and I'm so looking forward to the next weeks of this competition, and especially the finale at the end. So
it will be so crazy.
It will be insane. It will definitely be insane.
I can't wait for that. But for now, guys, we are finished. As I said before, in the name of the Post Esports Masters, I want to thank our sponsors, because without them, the crazy prize pool of 20,000 euros wouldn't even be possible. Without Plume and Samsung in our bags, helping us envision and create, or rather install our vision that we have with PostTV Masters, and we can see you guys are so active in chat. There's so much love being spreaded around. It's so much fun to do that work.
It's insane.
I know, right? And then in the back, in our ears, we have Rift's production doing all of that. Like, they are the mastermind behind this amazing season of the Post Esports Masters. So big shout out to them, especially Francois. Thanks again for your regie work.
Much love
But,
at this point.
But this will be it. I'm once again Luca Trends. You can follow me on my socials, mostly on Instagram, active there. But this will be it from me.
Yeah, definitely. I'm thanks for Rift Productions again to just invite me here to cast with Luca together. I always enjoy casting with you. Thanks again for the great evening today. Yes, you can also check out my socials. Basically, just type in my name at any social you like, and you will just find the stuff I'm doing and maybe join the stream sometime soon. But yes, that will be it from me today as well. And I'm just looking forward to the next weeks and to the next player days. So.